All right, welcome back everyone. So this week we are looking at the Renner M64 and the M733, which is basically sort of the brother or sister to the 718. I think I'm saying that right. And basically this is like a no sheen pigmented version of that. Really great finish for those of you that are looking for that low sheen. So let's get into testing and let's take a look at this thing. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the chemical resistance on this. So we got our denatured alcohol. And we're gonna have to let that flash off for a minute. And it's gonna be difficult for me to show you guys this because it's on a white, but it's probably just gonna slightly gloss the surface just like it did with the 718. I'm not expecting anything really different with this, but I just want to show you anyway because I think it's a really cool coating and comes in handy with all the low sheen matte finishes that the designers want these days. The denatured alcohol, pretty much nothing with this thing. If I get it right in the light, you can barely see it, but you would have to have a really good rake lighting situation. So I'm calling that excellent. All right, let's look at the lacquer thinner. All right, that's flashing off. Again, absolutely nothing. Yeah, this is really impressive. Especially usually like pigmented stuff, like it mars the surface more. So I'm really impressed with this. Super impressed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the acetone, we'll let that flash off. All right, and the acetone, absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna do. All right, let's look at the crosshatch adhesion. Now, one thing that I've seen just consistently with Renner stuff is that their coatings are nice and flexible. They're not brittle and chippy, so they're gonna flex and move a little more than some of the other coatings out there. All right, so just a little bit there, nothing going, just basically where I cut it. So adhesion and flexibility is excellent. All right, so let's look at the mar resistance. Man, I can't even scratch this stuff. All right, so the mar resistance is very, very good, completely excellent. I'm not even denting the wood; it's just denting the coating. So that's excellent. All right, so normally we do the heat and water resistance, but since I pretty much did that in the 718 video, I don't think there's any reason to do it on this one, so I'm just going to kind of give you my final thoughts on this coating and wrap this one up. All right, so what's my final thoughts? Well, I'm going to have to say that by far of all the coatings I've tested, this one's actually the most impressive, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason is when I did the chemical resistance, as you notice, when I was doing the rubs and stuff, there was nothing coming off on the paper towel and it was not affecting the surface. Now that's pretty much unheard of on a water base without a clear over the top of it. So what I'm saying is this is a pigmented product that does not need a clear coat. There would be absolutely no advantage to adding a clear coat. So this is one where the pigmented is just as good as the clear, which is really, really impressive to me. If I get somebody that's wanting a flat pigmented finish, this is going to be my go-to for sure. The feel of it is great, has an amazing feel to it. It's really easy to shoot. I shot this with my Apollo gun and my Titan 115 turbine. I did not reduce it at all and it came out fine. I probably could get a little bit better finish if I reduced it like maybe 5%, but there's really no need to. So Anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. If you're interested in picking up this product, there's 2 places that I'll recommend right now. And the first one is if you're on the West Coast, you want to call Brian Barosio out of MK Sales. And man, if I butchered your name, I promise I'm gonna get better at saying it. I'm just like gonna walk around saying that. He used to work for Worth Coatings Group, and he sold Malaysia. Dude, he's a rock star. He knows his stuff really, really well. If you have problems, he can help you problem solve. He knows how to finish. So I really highly suggest getting in touch with him if you're on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, I would suggest getting in touch with Timberlane Finishes, and I'm going to leave their information in the description below so that if you're on either side, you can get a hold of these people and get product, and they'll be glad to help you out. Now, I know that Timberlane doesn't carry the complete full line like MK Sales, so if you can't get it from Harvey Zook over at Timberlane, totally cool. He'll shoot you over to MK Sales and they can get you taken care of. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can catch me at Eric Reason on Facebook and at Eric Reason on Instagram. Remember, test, don't guess. We'll catch you next week.